friend. So I have this little part of my vanity that is my I guess nostalgia part of my vanity, where I have cosmetics that I've collected over the years. So I'm just gonna give a little tour of everything that I have in this part of my vanity. So first I have this the Balm Cosmetics in the Palm of Your Hand Volume 2 palette. So I've had this palette for so long. I think I've had it oh man, I don't even know for how long. I want to say I've had it for 6 or so years, maybe even 7 to 8. But I love this palette because it's got like a little bit of everything. I remember I bought it when I first started to play with makeup. Sorry, my laundry went off, but yeah. So I first bought this palette when I started to experiment with makeup. But it comes with the Bahama Mama bronzer, the Down Boy blush. As you can tell, I really loved the shade. It also comes with Frat Boy and In Satin. I don't remember the name of the shade. I think that's the formula, but I really love this blush as well. And then of course it has the Mary Lou Manizer. Very cute. I think that's the reason why I bought this palette, is because my mom gave me a sample of that highlighter at the time. Comes with a matte Russo eyeshadow, an Alice Cooper eyeshadow, and a firm eyeshadow, and a matte Reed eyeshadow. Or I guess these are the palettes, that they were in. But I love this shade range. I especially love these two colors. I love the finish of this one as well as this one. But yeah, this is the palette that I have in there. I also have the My Little Pony and ColourPop collab palette. This is actually a gift from a coworker that I had years ago. She was kind enough to give this to me, and I just like cleaned it up. As you can tell, I really like this shade. I think she also used this one a lot too prior to me having this palette. But yeah, I don't use it for sanitary reasons, but also I just think it's so cute and I try to preserve it as much as possible. But I just love the shade range, and I love the different textures and finishes. It's just so cute. And I love this generation of My Little Pony. Very cute. So, sorry about my phone jar. Next I have this Essence All About Roses eyeshadow palette. This is the first eyeshadow palette I've ever had in my entire life or ever used. This was actually a gift from my mom, but I don't use it because it's expired. Last time I tried to use this palette, it caused an allergic reaction on my eyes and it wasn't fun. But I just love this color story, and I love that most of the shades are satin. It's just so pretty, and I just love I just love that it's cool undertones. I feel like we don't see that as much anymore. I remember when I first used this palette, I didn't use primer, and I thought that the payoff was really bad. But I just didn't know how to do makeup. So when I first had this palette, I didn't like it, but the more I used it, I fell in love with it. So very nostalgic. I still love Essence to this day. So next, as I mentioned earlier, this is the Mary Lou Manizer that my mom gave me years ago. She got this in Ipsy, I believe, and I think she just gave it to me because she had an extra one. But I keep this mostly for sentimental reasons, but I just love the packaging, and this is also one of the first makeup products I ever used, so I just love having it in my collection. So next I have two products from a similar line, but this is from Lipstick Queen, and this was actually gifted to me from an ex-coworker, and she used to work for Lipstick Queen years ago, but she had these in her archive, and she gave them to me because she knew I would appreciate it, and it reminded her of me, and it just meant so much to me. But in my vanity, I have this one open because it's just so pretty, and I'm never going to use it, but I still have the box. It's so pretty. I love it. But this is supposed to be like a peach changing blush. I tried to put it on and it turned into kind of a plum color on me. But I love that it has like the gold shimmer. It's the same with the lipstick. And again, the packaging is just absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, it's hard to tell. I've tried to put it on, but it's got that same kind of gold shimmer. Very sheer, but I just think these are so cute. I love having them in that part of my vanity because they're so pretty to look at. So next I have I think this is 1.6 ounce of Gucci Flora Jasmine. I already used this fragrance up, but I just love the bottle. And this was gifted to me from a friend, Addie. Shout out to her. This was a very sweet gift. Because they knew how much I love this fragrance. Sorry, that car was really loud. But yeah, they knew how much I loved this fragrance and they got it for me. And this is one of the sweetest gifts I think anyone has ever given me because I do really love this fragrance. It's just magical and the package is so beautiful, so I just keep it in my vanity. And then speaking of fragrances, I have this Clinique Calyx fragrance. I believe this one's actually from the 90s, if I'm not mistaken, but this was also gifted to me from an ex-coworker, Adelina. She's one of my good friends. This was a very sweet gift. I love this fragrance because it's, well, I don't know, I believe it's oxidized, but it just has a very pungent grapefruit smell. I don't wear it because it is expired, but I just love it. It's so cute, and I think the packaging is very chic and very 90s, so I love it. Okay, so the rest of this video is gonna be, or the rest of the stuff that's in that vanity, or part of my vanity, is lip products. So first I have this MAC Crystal Glaze Gloss in the shade Lena. It's from a collection. I don't know who this person or brand is, but this is gifted to me from an ex-coworker named Lisa. And I believe she used to work for MAC as a pro artist, so she gave me a lot of like very specific niche discontinued MAC products. But I love this gloss. It smells amazing, but I just love how it looks. It's very sheer, but it's got this iridescent pink reflect. But yeah, it smells like cupcakes. It's so pretty. I wish formulas like this still existed. And next I have this Soft Lips Cube. Yeah, I forgot it's SPF 15. Look, it says it expires, I think, in 2016. I could be wrong, but I bought this as a kid years ago. I think this is the raspberry flavor. Yeah, it still kind of smells like berries very faintly, but this is just so cute. I had more of these, but this was the only one I was able to hold on to. I've moved my whole life, so I'm surprised I still have some of the stuff that I've had since I was a kid. But yeah, this was a really nice lip balm from what I could remember. And speaking of fun and nostalgic lip balms, this is a EOS. I believe it's in the flavor Vanilla Bean, but this is the exact one I've had since I was a kid. I think these are from 2015. There's a there's a mark in it. Oh god, it smells bad now, but it smells really waxy now, but it used to smell really good. I had so many of these, but I only have a couple, and I think I have a raspberry one too that's in my bathroom that I just have for display purposes, but as you can tell, it's very well loved and well used. Oh, and then so dirty. This is from CoverGirl. This is from the Katy Perry collection. I remember I begged my mom to buy me this as a kid, but the packaging is so gross now. It's supposed to have like a satin finish, but it's gotten so sticky over the years. But I really love this color. It's called Katy Perry. I was obsessed with this when my mom bought it for me years and years ago. It's well loved, but the color is like a mauve. It's so pretty. I wanted crazier colors. Like I remember they had a black one and a blue one. I begged my mom to buy me that one, but she was like, no, like let's do something more appropriate. So I think this is the one that we agreed with. But The packaging is disgusting, but this is a relic for sure. So this is also one of the products that my ex-coworker Lisa gave me. This is from this collection. This is a MAC lipstick. I actually forgot the shade because the shade's on the box, and I still have the box. But it's like this warm tone red. I believe it's a matte finish. But yeah, I don't see a name on it. I should get the name and put it on the box, or on here instead of the box. But the packaging is so fabulous. If you know which shade this is and what collection it's from, I think it's this collection. I just don't know how to pronounce that. Feel free to comment down below. But yeah, very cute. So this one, I don't believe is discontinued. It might be, but this is from Lime Crime. This is the wet cherry gloss, and it smells amazing. But I remember when I first started working at Ulta, they had this in the back stock because, you know, Lime Crime isn't sold on the shelves. There's the green, I forget what it's called, when we had to mark down stuff so it wasn't, so they didn't think we were stealing, because I used to wear this gloss all the time. It's called Cherry Slime, but it's very sheer. It doesn't really have a green tint. It's just sheer with a really sparkle, really intense unicorn iridescent sparkle. But I love this gloss. I like this formula a lot, but I love that it smells like cherries. And the doe foot is pretty big too. Yeah, this is what the applicator looks like. It's having a hard time zooming in. But you can get the gist of it. And as you can tell, it's very well loved. And it still smells good. I'm really happy about that. I've had this since I was a kid as well, but this is a Dr. Pepper Cherry Lip Smacker. I don't know how I got a hold of this, actually. I don't remember if I traded this one with one of my friends at school or if I bought it, but it smells incredible. And as you can see on my little altar over here, I have the original one too. Both very well loved. I just hate that Lip Smackers discontinued these flavors because they're honestly the best. I'm biased because Dr. Pepper is my favorite soda, but I don't remember how I got a hold of this one. I think I bought a 3-pack that came with this. I don't remember, but I'm just so glad that I still have it because this one's my favorite out of all of the Lip Smackers that I still have. Okay, and then I have this Baby Lips Dr. Rescue. I don't know. Okay, there's the shade. It's called Just Peachy. I used to be obsessed with Baby Lips as a kid. I know they still have some that you can still buy, but I just don't like this formula. But yeah, it does have that eucalyptus, mentholy kind of smell. And I remember this being really sheer. I had more of these. I had a crystal one, and I'm sad that I don't have it anymore because I really love the color of that one, but I just have this one, again, for nostalgia purposes, but I just think it's cute that I still have it after all these years. Okay, so the last two lip products that I have in my display in my vanity are luxury lipsticks. So this is a Dior one. This is in the shade, as you can tell, I wore it when I worked at Ulta, Rouge Dior in 999 Velvet. So this color is just like a true red. Sorry for the honk outside. But as you can tell, it has the Dior engraved in the lipstick. But yeah, it's like a matte finish, and it's a true red. I don't wear this one as much because I have a lot of other formulas that are the exact same shade. But I just love the packaging of this one. It just looks so beautiful on my vanity display. Okay, and last but not least, my Chanel. I don't have a lot of Chanel products. I used to use the translucent setting powder, but I can't afford it anymore. But I do really love the setting powder, but I love this lipstick as well. So this is in the shade, this is the Rouge Cocoa Flash in Mood 128. So this one's like a berry. I would compare this formula to the Luster Glass from MAC. So it's really sheer, somewhat buildable, and hydrating. But I love this color because on the lips it's like a really sheer, deep berry tone. And yeah, I don't usually wear this one a lot because it's expensive, but also because I have a lot of shades that are similar to this one as well. So yeah, that is everything that is in my little display part of my vanity. I don't know what to call this. I guess just like a nostalgia cabinet. I don't know. But I also have like these two toys. This one was gifted to me on my 18th birthday. This one I've had since I was a little kid. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. I also have my altar. I have altars all over my room and in my bathroom, but this one has the Dior lip oil and cherry. I believe that's the shade. I have the Angel by Mugler, the travel size fragrance, or the smallest size. Then, as I mentioned earlier, I have my Dr. Pepper lip smacker, as well as some of my favorite crystals, and my selenite, and my Fluttershy figurine. Yeah, if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, please let me know in the comments. I have a lot of makeup, so I'm planning on doing more videos related to makeup collections and what have you. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed and have a wonderful rest of your day.